Once you know the colour or colours you need, there are several ways you can actually absorb the colour. The easiest way actually is to switch off the recording and go out for 5 or 10 minutes outdoors. See if you can find flowers in the colour that is right. See if you can find maybe a natural colour, a wall painted in a colour you need, even a van going by instantly that will give you that sudden inrush. And when you have found that, then you can use a technique we call pranic breathing, which sounds incredibly complicated, but of course it's not, because we all know how to breathe. We don't need to think how to breathe. And prana is simply a word to refer to the life force that is found in nature, and that is especially powerful because it's a natural form, and so it's something we most naturally absorb. But candles are very good, because when you light a candle, you instantly get that spark of energy. So one of the easiest ways and the best ways of breathing in the light that you need is to light a candle. You can also use the crystals, because crystals are natural living energies, and if you hold one in the palm of your hands and look at it, then even if you didn't think about your breathing, it would naturally enter into your body or your mind as the colour you needed, but more than that, the vibrancy, the living energy. So light your candle, hold your crystal. Even if you haven't got anything else, imagine the colour on a big screen in your mind, as if your whole mind is filled with the colour. And that's a wonderful thing to do if you're at a business meeting and you need suddenly to inject some orange enthusiasm when your ideas are going down like a lead balloon. But let's go back to the candle technique or the crystal technique, because they are the easiest to learn. And if you have a part of your body that perhaps hurts, each part of the body relates to a colour, and those you can also read about in the notes. Look at your source of colour, closing your eyes if you need to, because there's nothing worse than sitting there trying to keep your eyelids open when they really want to blink. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hold this breath for a slow count again of 2. 1 and 2. And then you exhale slowly as a sigh through your mouth. And do that again for a count of 4. And then rest for 2 and start the cycle again. The point of counting is not necessarily that you have to be totally accurate. The point of it is to focus your mind on something relatively simple, relatively routine, so that the colour can just come flooding in. As you breathe out, picture the air leaving as a dark or misty colour, or if you prefer, think of it in terms of colours. For example, when we breathe in calming blue, we automatically exhale irritating red. And if you look in the notes, I've given a list of all the antidote colours that you might see. Carry on doing this, take your time. This is something to be enjoyed. There'll be times when you've got to do it in 5 seconds at work. But while you're practicing, enjoy it. Slow your breathing a little more if you wish. Again, allowing the coloured light, as you visualise it, to enter your mind, to flow through your body like warm liquid.